That is how you do it. What's up, Knights of Vex, and welcome to the championship round for the first week of 3v3 Grand Arena. Doing really good so far. Really good for a first week. Going 3-0 in the first week is one of the hardest things to do because of the no data on the new Datacron set, so really happy with how things are going this week. And also, as we go into game, I want to show you we are now in the top 100 of Kyber 1. We're currently at number 89, so we're getting really close to top 50, so I'm really hoping that this is the time where I can actually do it, but it all depends on our performance today. So, currently 2-0 at 3984, and our opponent for today is RM Russian Symbols BDSM Pro. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, we actually lost to this player last 5v5 season. We went 7-2, and this was one of our losses. So this is a rematch. We have a very difficult opponent. Going over their roster again. Well, first, they're representing the guild Cis Redstone, which is a very good guild. In terms of their roster, 13.2 million galactic power. And I remember from last time, they did not have all the new stuff. So this is a very efficient, very good offensive player. Got to deal with that cheese, I think, today. They don't have Temple Guard. They don't have the new clones. I don't think they have the new Bad Batch yet. Or they might have just gotten the new Bad Batch. Let's take a look. Okay, the new Bad Batch is almost up and running. Gear 12. Crosshair. So, they don't have a lot. I have way more than them. So, it was impressive that they won the first time. They already attacked. And I completely changed up my defense. I wanted to try to spice things up. I don't know if my opponent was watching my videos or anything like that, but I just wanted to do crazy changes. So, in the front, I kept my Darkseid Ray. I put my Darth Revan on defense. Everything got one shot, so nothing really surprised them. I moved my Ezra to Ahsoka to try to change it up, and I brought Ray on offense in case there's a Darkseid Vision Ray, and I wanted to test against it. So, but it's a little risky because my opponent is doing work, and uh-oh, looks like they dropped against Leia. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good sign. I didn't even notice that. Our Leia got a hold, so my opponent must be attacking right now. I put Leia on defense, as you can see, and I put JML on defense with the Hermit Yoda level 12. I'm hoping that causes issues. So, okay, we got one drop to work with. That makes me feel a little bit better. When we go up top, we have virtually everything is the same besides one team. I took away Temple Guard for Dash. So, very difficult because now I have to change things up on their defense, and I'm not going to have my regular counters. Ahsoka with Barris and a Sabine. I think Great Mothers can pull that off. I do. I'm going to try it. Then we have Great Mothers again. Aphra, Gas, and a Rey, Ben, Ezra. That is probably the one that makes me the most nervous because I don't have Leia, and Vegito is very risky, so I don't know what I want to do there. Up top, Zori. We have a clone team with Echo in the third. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Enoch, Trench, and Qui-Gon Jinn. So this is one of the more cheesable defenses I've ever seen. Or not ever seen, but this season so far, the most cheese I've witnessed. But the problem is that they set a powerhouse of a race squad. So it's not a breeze. So we're going to do our very best. I hope we can go 3-0. Hopefully this gets us closer to the top 50 if we win. But we have to play smart, and that's going to involve some risky stuff. So, if you guys like this content and want to support me, and you want to see more of these risky plays, and you like this content, like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. That is the best way to support me, and you know I appreciate it. Let's mount that algorithm. Probably going to start on Rey or Ahsoka. Still have to figure that out. Definitely on the GLs, and let's hope this first wall goes smooth. This is a big one. This is a big test. I'm frightened, but I don't know about Vegito. Vegito's going to be option 2. I need to test this out. I have to see if this can work. It works against Ahsoka with Ezra. Can it work with Rey and Ezra? We're going to find out. 1 Omicron. Very dangerous Datacron. This is so dangerous. Light side max health and protection 3. 74% health and 59% critical damage. Major, major problem. I'm hoping that we can do this. The support Cron is everything here. That's what makes this happen, I hope. I have the level 14. If you saw my last video, super clutch. Hopefully these stats are enough. Let's do it, guys. It's a fast damage immunity. Okay. Need her to take a turn. Okay, that's pretty good. Hopefully we get like a one-shot here. This is literally everything. That sucks. Okay. Alright, hold on. Not what I wanted. That's pretty good. We gotta go for him first. She's gonna get to ult, though. That's a cooldown increase. Let's just do this. We gotta survive this ult. Can we survive the ult? We do. That is how you do it. Oh, man. That was frightening. That was the scariest battle for me. And we did it. We did it. Full banners against Rey. If you guys don't have the support level 12, please, please, please. You gotta try to go for it. I know that Darkside Rey and Hermit Yoda are phenomenal, but this level 12 for this team gets you out of a pinch. I love them. Insane first win. Next big test, Ahsoka with Barris and Sabine. So a little bit more interesting. There's no Wat Tambor. Their Datacron, health and protection recovery 3. Not as good. Damage reduction level 6 for Vanguard. Barris 9, potency, offense, health, steal, protection, and critical chance. The good things about Great Mothers is that they prevent revives if they have Doom. So Sabine is priority number 1. It's a Relic 9 Sabine. Morgan and Spirit. Buffs on a special, tenacity, critical damage, potency, armor pen, and health. Right, Sabine is definitely target number 1. Doom on Spirit, crucial. Barris will be target number 2. I'm just gonna do it. Good thing we did, too. They will not revive. Not gonna do that because she has above certain turn meter. She needs to be below 50% for us to really do some damage. That should be enough. That's what I mean. I might, at one point, have to throw this on auto. I just gotta make sure I land those armor shreds. And make sure Spirit can do some big, big damage. Armor shred, we gotta keep stacking those. That's gonna be imperative. Ensuring she has foresight, also very important. Get some defense pen up. Let's go for some massive hits. Good hit. We have 4 minutes on the clock. We should be A-okay. More armor shred. Frenzy. Just gotta keep doing our thing. Keep landing that armor shred. Keep getting those big hits. Remove the buff. Very good. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. We have to make it. We're definitely gonna get there. I actually like that dodge there. Oh, that was a misplay. Getting there. The buffs on a special are nice because she just constantly is dodging. Alright, that's the 4 stacks. Should be it. Right here. Big boom. Yeah, that's 2 phenomenal wins. That's 2 non-GL counters. I mean, against very impressive teams. It allowed me to save a bunch of GLs for offense and put the crazy ones on defense. The only problem I foresee right now is if there's a dark side vision ray in the back, I have to throw a bunch of what I'm saving against that. But as of right now, I could not have asked for a better first 2 attacks. Against Gas, I want to save my GLs and stronger teams, so I think Captain Enoch can pull this off. I actually took him off defense this round. Luckily, I had a Gas. We got to see how this goes. It's a Relic 9 Gas. Light side maxed out the Protection 3. Tons of armor penetration. Dangerous. With protection, critical damage, and tenacity. Hopefully the anti-crits on our team save us. So I have the health and protection recovery 3 for dark side. With critical chance, defense, offense, potency, and critical damage. Not the highest banner win, but I think my opponent dropped. So that should protect me. I'm going to save those buffs because I don't want to ramp up too much of their damage. Let's try to remove some turn meter. Very cool. They're very tanky. Okay. Cleanse. As soon as he gets down, we just gotta, get rid of the rest. I think Arc Trooper first. Oh, wow. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna do that for now. Why not? Do a basic. Let's get more of that Blight. Can this stun? Very nice. Let's start gaining those stacks. Remove turn meter. Do this. What a breeze. Absolutely insane. The only problem is 53 banners. That's the caveat to using this. But I'm all about saving the good teams for what's in the back. Extremely good value. That's a marquee team against an epic confrontation. No brainer. Business as usual here. Used this last round. Worked out great for me, except I'm changing the Datacron on offense. Dr. Aphra, fully maxed out Datacron. Extremely dangerous team. Going with Bo-Katan Mandalore, except this time I'm bringing in a Mandalorian Retribution level 3 or 6. Gives me Retribution for 3 turns. That should be very helpful. With offense, defense, critical damage, and potency. I hope this goes as well as it did last time. I mean, I did lose a character in the beginning, which was dangerous. But hopefully these counterattacks are pretty nice. There should be a bunch of counterattacks, which I do enjoy. More counterattacks, right? Yeah, absolutely. The Retribution here is really good. Unfortunately, our cooldowns are increased, but look at this. More counterattacks. It just makes it so much easier. I'd rather do this on you. Look at that. She's probably going to revive everyone. Unless we keep her ability block. Disregard. What a difference to Retribution. This made this a breeze. Oh, man. I freaking like that a lot. I almost forgot that the Mandalorian level 6 also applies to Bo. So, even though there's no light side level 3, the Retribution there was actually really helpful. Made it a lot more smooth. Love it, love it, love it. I've seen many reports of Sidious solo working great here, so we're going to try it against Great Mothers. I can afford the drop, even though I don't want a drop by any means. But there's no Omicron. We're going to give it a shot. Debuff damage level 3, potency, critical damage, armor penetration, a lot of it, critical chance, and tenacity. Sidious solo, tenacity up 3, health and protection recovery 6, Sidious 9 with potency, health, tenacity, protection, and critical chance. I just still don't feel comfortable with this for some reason. I really don't. But I'm just going to just try to have some faith, I guess. Gotta get rid of that Foresight. That's huge. She deals a lot less damage with without the Foresight. I mean, okay. I guess faith is nice sometimes. Oh, nope, no Foresight. Just good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's insane value. I could not have been happier with that front wall. I don't feel like I used anything expensive. The scary part now is Dark Side Vision Ray. Are you going to be in the back or not? We need to find out. And hopefully this Grand Arena is not lost from the back wall. Let's go check it out. Back wall, and what do you know? There he is. Dark Side Ray with Hux. This is frightening. I have two options. I have Kenobi, and then I have Rey, Ben, and Barris, which I brought on offense today to possibly use against it. So, we have to see, guys. Looks like my opponent is still attacking. If you look in the back, ooh, looks like they dropped against JML. 3 holds? Yo, JML on defense is actually doing work. Wow, okay. Maybe my opponent gets stuck. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we are right now. JML's doing work. All about the Kylo. That's it. I gotta get through this Kylo, and I feel like I can win, so let's do it. Alright, it all comes down to this. I don't have many options. I mean, it's gonna be either Rey, JMK, or Bane. I do not know, but this is specifically why I took Rey off of defense, was for this counter. Both Relic 9, 3 Omicrons. Fully decked out focused Datacron. The best team in Grand Arena by far in this season. I'm bringing in regular Rey with Ben and Barris. I have the light side max of the protection 3, the Vanguard damage reduction 6, and the Barris 9 with 343% defense. I worked really hard for this. I got really lucky in the level 7 and 8 and a little bit of offense. The defense will not matter for the true damage, but it will affect her other abilities, which is crucial, I think. Alright, let's do it. Try to keep her alive. That removes turn meter. I mean, this is already looking poor. I'm not wasting that. He will revive. Again, not wasting that. She should recover health. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh boy. I don't know. Can we kill her? Can we kill you? Is that dumb, or do I just go for Hux and play it safe? I don't know if we can kill her. I'm going for Hux. That could be dumb. Sometimes you just gotta be dumb. She's gonna be locked there. That's gonna be a heal. That's gonna be another reset. Thankfully, she's taking a turn. That might have been... I should have targeted him. Just building up his ultimate more. Kill her? Not quite. Get out of stealth. Get out of stealth. Right here, whirlwind. Okay. Hold the beat. He's gonna get to another ult. Let's... oh, boy. You know what? Not the end of the world. We're probably gonna lose here, but... I can clean it up. I can clean it up at least. Not the end of the world. I probably misplayed. I should have maybe... I don't know if the world would have killed her. That's the thing. I don't know. I'd rather have played it safe. I felt like that was the better option. I can clearly afford the drop, but that does have potential. Maybe I whirlwind Rey. But, alright. We will take it. Let's go clean this up with Inquisitors. I don't think I need them for anything else, so I'd rather just play it safe with the cleanup and not mess around. Debuff damage level 3, health, armor pen, critical chance, and critical damage. I should be fine. This should be a pretty safe cleanup, I think. I mean, I don't like that counterattack, but... we gotta be careful with the turn meter loss, but... let's just go ahead and do that. Just play it safe. Okay, or that. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be an easy cleanup. Probably considered expensive, but with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and that Datacron, I don't want to take chances. I saved a bunch on offense by not overkilling the original wall, so the rest of the team should be a breeze. Next up is Saw, and they have Biston in there, which is kind of strange. No Omicrons on Luthen. Light side max health protection level 3, debuff damage 6, the massive damage one. Saw 9, health, critical damage, armor pendant protection. Going with the rule of 2 for bounty hunters, with the Boba Fett Sign of Django focus Datacron. Saw a comment recently that said, target the spawn to give her bounty hunters resolve. And I listened. Looks like it's working. Let's see if we can get a kill here. Not quite. Very good. This is going a lot better. I guess not having the Omicron is pretty nice on Luthen. Let's just go for Biston. What a game changer. Wow, we got them to live. Very cool. 58 banners. Again, no Omicron on Luthen, so I don't know if that played a factor, but I do appreciate the comment of whoever said target the spawn first, because that worked out pretty good for us. Business as usual here. Sith Eternal solo against Traya. Really good value for me. They have the health and protection recovery off daze or stun. Sith anti-revive with health and tenacity should not play a factor here. Sith Eternal solo. Debuff damage level 3. Health, protection, recovery, and turn meter gain level 6 for Sith with critical damage, critical chance, protection, and tenacity. Same thing. Going to do the link onto Savage and Traya, and then just 1v1 Nihilus. Can't get any more efficient than this. We have to figure out better counters for this team that don't involve GLs. That's the tricky part. Maybe Mace. Let's just do it. They might increase our cooldowns, but we'll get there. Oh, we outrun. Very cool. A lot easier. Throw it on auto. Nice and easy. This is actually a higher protection win than normal. Very cool. 58 banners. Can't go wrong. Love it. Let's have some fun. Let's try some new stuff. I took Tarkin off at defense just for this round because I heard Sidious solo was a breeze. And I was like, you know what? Let's see their capabilities on offense. New Bad Batch. No Omicrons, no Crosshair, so not as, as crazy it can be. And they're missing Zetas. Stacking offense and speed 3. Bad Batch turn meter gain 6 and the record 9 with critical damage, armor pendant protection. Going with Tarkin, Disguised Clone Trooper, and Scorch. I have the potency up and tenacity up 3. Turn meter gain level 6. And then the Disguised Clone Trooper level 9 with protection, defense, critical chance, and offense. I'm going to see what the ultimate firepower of Tarkin can be. You may fire when ready. Should be a stun? No, we didn't get it, I guess. I'm gonna try to stall that out. Ooh, nice dodge. I like the foresight. There's the stun. I'm gonna try to get a massive hit. Maybe not this turn, but the next? You gotta clear that foresight. There's Order 66. This should remove buffs, right? Not yet. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully Tarkin we can time this. Hopefully she doesn't have her foresight up. Alright, let's see. At least they got feared. Okay, still not down yet. Don't want them to get too much target practice, then she's gonna come back. Good stun. Alright, it's actually doing a lot of damage. I like it. I don't want to get stuck on this guy, though, so... He's a very tanky boy. You have 3 minutes on the clock to do it. And it's not looking that good. Honestly, not who I wanted to get disarmed. I don't get how this guy works. He's just so tanky. There's Order 66. Big hits? Okay, we're slowly getting there. Slowly. There we go. Okay, you know what? Pretty fun. They can't really get crit under stealth that often, so I didn't think we got to really witness the true firepower of Tarkin. But it's still fun to use on offense, especially if he's getting Sidious soloed. Not worth it at the moment, but when that Datacron goes away, maybe we see him back on defense. But really good win. For Jocasta Nu, we're going to go with my go-to for this season, which is Malgus. Except I don't have Darth Revan. I put Darth Revan on defense. They have the Vanguard level 6, so this is pretty interesting. It's a little bit different. They're going to be able to ignore Taunt. And they have the speed up on a basic. They have potency, critical chance, health steal, and critical damage. First time I'm witnessing this level 6. Let's see how we do against it. Buffs on a special, Sith bonus turn 6, critical damage, critical chance, health, and armor pen. Let's give it a shot. They don't have a tank, so that is a plus. Hopefully, that's the, let's do fear. Stun? No stun. Alright, there's the provoke. She's gonna counter. Ideally, we don't want you in rifle form. Ideally. She's gonna cleanse, isn't she? Yeah. Stun? Don't you go in rifle form, Rema. Very easy. We are also doing very well. Oh, okay. They revive. Why did I think the tanks revive? Okay, that makes sense. Well, you're bye. Bye bye. Stun. Gotta love it. Very nice. Don't need Malgus for anything else. Pretty cool. First time witnessing that Jedi Vanguard level 6, so good to know. Didn't make a real big change, but still, nice to see it on defense. Time for another test. We're going to try Temple Guard on offense because I wanted to see how they could do on offense, just to make it fun. Zori Resistance. Light side max of the protection 3, critical damage, potency, health, and critical chance. I have the Focus Datacron. Bunch of crazy stats here. I have the Omicron on Temple Guard. Let's see how fun this is. Okay, so he's captive first. That's pretty cool. He can't gain his bonus turn. Cool. Almost at our rifle form. Bunch of counters are coming our way. There we go. So now he'll be out of stealth or out of captive. Okay, let's just say goodbye to you. Okay, that's the damage immunity. Ability block is nice. Nice. 3 attacks. Cool animation. We'll save the mass form for the end. If we can get there. And let's finish it. Very cool. Almost a full banner win. Pretty exciting. Shutting down Finn is pretty nice. Do I think this is like an even trade-off? Probably not, but I have so much on offense that it didn't really matter. So I'm really happy with trying them out. Pretty fun. I have a crazy amount left. I'd rather just use JMK against the Omicron team, so we're going to do it here. Qui-Gon Jinn, Omicron. Max out the protection 3, tons of health, and crazy armor pen. Pretty dangerous, honestly, if I didn't have a GL. But JMK with Cat and Kenobi. Lightside max out the protection 3, critical chance, protection, and potency. The stats are trash, but it does not matter. Bye. I know we have foresight, or they have foresight, not the end of the world. Whoops. It's not even... I can make so many misplays, and I'm never going to lose this. Yeah. It's a breeze. Not even close for... I don't even have to talk about it. I mean, it's JMK against Omicron Qui-Gon Jinn. Very easy. I honestly can't believe how much I have left. It's crazy. If I just show you what I have remaining, it's absurd. I have Jabba, Gas, Baylan, Maul, Vegito, Traya. I have a crazy amount left, but we're going with Bane against the Trench team. Debuff damage level 3, Separatist for post 6 in the Dooku 9 with critical damage, tenacity, health, armor pen, and critical chance. Bane, Sith Empire Trooper, buffs on a special for Dark Side, Sith Anti-Revive, which is nice with Maul, or with Wat Tambor, it's actually pretty nice. With protection, critical damage, potency, tenacity, and health. Not gonna matter. This battle, they might be dead on the opening play. Alright, not quite. You ain't coming back. Let's just say goodbye to you. Let's see if we can do this with you alive. I don't know. Okay, you're not critting. Why aren't you critting? Fine, be that way, Trench. 55 banners. Not the end of the world. My opponent's really struggling today, so the efficiency is not really coming into play, but still, we'll take that 55. Against the Death Troopers on Peridia, the Night Troopers, we're bringing in Baylan. They have the buffs on a special with potency, critical chance, health, protection, and armor pen and tenacity. We're going with the Mercenaries, tenacity up level 3, tenacity, armor pen, critical damage, and health. Should not be difficult at all. We're just not going to really crit them unless we get vulnerable, which we do now. So now we can crit them. Say goodbye to you. No need to do that. Let's just remove your turn meter. Or just... Oh, are you going to really steal banners like that? Just like that? You're going to do that? Say goodbye. Yeah. Alright, stole one banner. Little sneaky little zombie. Whatever, all good. We got one team left. What the heck I'm going to use? Because I have an arsenal of, like, everything. Let's find out. I'm going to stay loyal to one of my favorite characters in the game, Malgus, and use the Vegito team because I just absolutely love them. Against the clones. No Omicron. Lightside max of the protection 3. Defense, critical damage, critical chance, and potency. I really feel like this player was relying a lot on offense for some reason. Like, this defense is actually nothing crazy. But it is what it is. We're going with Vegito. Light side max out the protection 3. It doesn't matter. Tenacity, health, critical damage, and armor pen. That's why I chose it. There's no 5s here, so I could just literally kill Captain Rex. And we have counter daze mechanics, so... Or heal immunity, because we're going to get the damage immunity there. Goodbye. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a very interesting team. They were probably... You know what it was? Oh, I got scared for a second. I thought we were going to lose our buttons. What they probably did is they used JMK on offense with 5s against my Dark Side Vision Ray and pulled it off. That's probably what that means. There's no 5s in this team. It makes no sense. So that's probably their mentality and what happened. But that's the character battles. Virtually perfect. Could not have asked for a better front wall. Super, super hyped about that. Let's go check out ships. So, ship time. We're at 16, 17, and we have to deal with 2 meta fleets. So, but honestly, even if we drop, we're still in phenomenal shape. I just have to clear. As long as I clear through fleets, it's a W. Just going to give you a little status update of the board. My opponent is dropping left and right. They must be, I don't know. They're getting a little tilted, or they're just running out of options because they got stuck in the back. But this is my back wall. 5 on Luke. 3 on Leia. Oh man, they are having a really hard time. Okay. I guess we're getting a little bit of a revenge from last time, but alright, I'm happy that I executed a good game plan because it's actually working out really good. But yeah, let's continue the Grand Arena and get through these ships. So I decided to bring Leviathan on offense because I was really relying on my character battles. So I went harder on ships for offense, and it's going to be used here. Leviathan mirror match, coin flip or not, as long as I just bring out my scimitar, should be a freebie. It's virtually, all right, well, we're probably going to lose banners, but it's virtually impossible to lose if you go and bring your scimitar out first. Okay, we're going to go here. Okay, that's fine. That's business as usual. We're just going to lose banners. That's the only downfall. But today, it does not matter. So this literally solidifies the win. Okay, now we're out ahead. They're probably going to bring out their scimitar. Phantom? Really? What were you trying to do? That's pretty interesting. Did they do this last time? I don't remember. Well, let's see. Are they going to steal banners here? Probably Interceptor. Who are you going to snipe? Really, my bro? You wasted it on him? There we go. Oh, nice. That's actually very helpful. Speeds it up. Alright, very cool. That's actually probably the best we can do there. 72. Can't ask for anything better with going second, because if you go first, it's a higher banner win. You go second, it's not. So, really happy with that one. Well, no. Executor is next. Bringing in Negotiator. Let's see how we can do. So, with triple attacker, we're going with Negotiator. If it doesn't work, I have Executrix or I have cleanup options, but I do think this is going to be the best bet for the triple attacker variant. Last time I tried Endurance against Executor, which was last match, I lost, but I think that was a relic difference. Here should be different. Okay. We go with ability block. Big hits. Very good. Now we bring in our Ebon Hawk. Take out Xanadu. Yeah, this is going business as usual. Let's see who comes out first. That's kind of where it gets tricky. Alright, actually, pretty good. Let's just get more of the shaft. I think that's important. put that on 5s. They're probably going to get a cleanse, but I just want to make sure I don't get target locked. It's fine. We'll bring an Anakin and we'll be okay. Very good. Hopefully we get some Terminator. Not enough. Who's coming out? No biggie. Look at that. Just do a basic. Remove those buffs. Very nice. Let's go all in on Razor Crest. I don't like you the most. Big hit from 5s. Boom. Look at that. There we go. What a really good Grand Arena. Really good ship performance. Obviously, 67 is not what you want to see. But again, not coming down to banners. Very good. Happy we one-shot the 2 very tough fleets. One more fleet left. Let's do it. And the last fleet is Malevolence. We're bringing in Profundity. Not playing around with this. I'm bringing extra reinforcements, so no need to do some crazy undermans. There are chances of Y-Wing going down. Malevolence can counter this fleet, so I'd rather just play it safe. Okay, let's go here. I'm just going to do a basic because critical hit immunity doesn't really apply. There we go. Probably going to lose a ship here. It sometimes happens. Spy will come in. Oh, wait, no, it was Sun Fac. Oh, there you go. You lose a ship. This happens. Very cool. That's why it's nice to bring in reinforcements. Undermanning this is very risky. Okay, they're going to do the banner stealing move, which is kind of jerkish of them. Let's see how we're going to do. We're going to get it a little bit back. 71. I'll take it. I think that's the Grand Arena. I think we did it. Feels good to get a win back against this opponent because they're very good. Obviously, this is top 100 in Kyber 1. They know what they're doing. They don't have all the toys to play with, but they're very efficient and very good on offense. So I think we executed the game plan really well by changing up our defense. But we'll let them finish their attacks, and then we'll do the review. So my opponent finished their attacks, and my God. What a match. 1908. Completely different than last season. Let's do the review. One-shot my dark side Rey. One-shot my entire front wall. Very tough front wall. All gone. Oof. 3 on Leia. 1 on Qui-Gon. 7 on JML. Is JML going to be a defensive viable team? Maybe. That's insane. 1 shot on Bad Batch. 4 on Resistance. And just a little heads up. That's the Jabba-focused Datacron level 3, which gives turn meter. So the weakest ally, which is probably either Resistance Hero Finn or Zori, are guaranteed to go first. That's... I'm hoping that's a cool theory craft. I mean, that's pretty sick, right? So, I like that for that team a lot, if I'm not using it on Ahsoka. Up top, 2 on Gungans, 2 on Trench, and look at this Dash team. This Dash team got a hold. I'm in shock. Killed it. 2 on Executor. I feel like I did, it was... Grand Arena starts at 5 p.m. for me. I looked at my phone at 4:15, 4:30, and I was like, what can I do different to really change up the matchup and throw them off? I changed up my entire back wall. I changed up my strategy. I relied on my Queen Amidala counter, and it worked out great. I mean, guys, Queen Amidala is my favorite team at the moment for offense besides Great Mothers. That was a very tough Rey, Ben, Ezra team, and we destroyed it. We destroyed it. I love it. Everything on this wall was perfect because I didn't feel like I overkilled anything. It saved all these teams remaining. I had Jabba. I didn't use Jabba. just insane. We're really feeling our rhythm this season. We got really good momentum. The back wall was crazy. I feel like with the Dark Side Vision Ray, I could have possibly one-shot it if I just Whirlwind Dark Side Ray. I don't know if that was going to kill her. That's the problem. I don't know what her health pool is going to be like. I know she gains a lot of health. So that's why I was hesitant. But you know what? 2 shots still okay in this situation, but I still am looking for that consistent 1 shot. Maybe I need Ezra instead of Barris. I still think that's winnable in my opinion. Everything else, absolute cakewalk. Really fun Grand Arena. 3-0 for week 1. That is amazing. We're close to top 50. We're getting there. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 more wins in a row, and we're in the top 50, and that's a first for me. So, really happy with the way Grand Arena is going. I had a ton of fun the first week. I hope you guys learned a lot and enjoyed it as well. So please let me know what counters for you worked that I helped you with. Leave them all in the comment section down below. I'm really curious to what you guys saw that helped. So please let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy my content and you enjoyed this video, leave a like on the way out. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.